Hey everyone, let's talk about Waistcoats and Weaponry by Gail Carriger. This is the third book in her YA steampunk series, The Finishing School. At this point of the review, I normally give you a short plot summary, but I can't really do that. And not only because it would spoil the first two books, but because there isn't much of a story in this book. There are some points that are picked up that were mentioned in the books before, and we continue the storyline there a bit. But most of this book is about Sophronia being 16, learning about seduction, and discovering that she has a romantic interest in boys. Since this is YA, we of course cannot do without a love triangle, but this is not one of the stereotypical love triangles where she madly falls in love with one guy only to fall in love with another guy at the second day. This seems more natural. There are two boys that have been flirting with her for quite some time, and she has also been flirting a little bit with one guy and trying to discourage the other, but now they are on an adventure together and she is starting to see what she likes and wants in both of them. This is mainly what happens in this novel. It's well written, it's well done. It's kind of dragging at some points and it might be boring because there's not that much story to go with. But overall, I liked it. That doesn't mean I completely loved the love triangle. There are some aspects that made me doubt or think about the whole thing. We know that at the finishing school, Sophronia learns how to seduce men and how to manipulate them or how to manipulate people in general, because she learns to be an intelligencer. So she's using all the things that she has learned to try and manipulate one of the boys, because she really doesn't like his political ideas and his general things about his life that she doesn't really like. But she's very attracted to him. She sees positive things in him, but she just tries to manipulate and change him, which I don't really like. In general, it's not a good thing to try and change someone else, but also I don't really like that it's done so obvious in this book. With the other person, we have more of the struggle that they have been friends from book one, and we know that the guy likes her a little bit more, but he's out of her reach. Basically, she's out of his reach because he's in a different social class, and in Victorian England there's just no possibility that this is possible, that that would ever happen. And it's something that she doesn't really consider until towards the end of the book, and that also disturbed me a little bit, but mainly from the context that it's putting so many challenges in this book and so many other things that I don't know why it disturbed me, but challenging the class system in the steampunk Victorian era somehow disturbed me. It doesn't make any sense because everything else is paranormal, so why would it disturb me that she's challenging the social class system? But somehow it was annoying. I'm of course not going to tell you what happens at the end. I'm not sure I like the ending that much. It is a good way out of the situation, and I hope that some things happen in the next book which are going to make me like it, but I'm not sure if that actually is going to happen. But we will see. Let me know if you have read Waistcoats and Weaponry and if you liked the love triangle, what you thought about the love triangle, and who you would like to see her end up with. And if you haven't, just think about it. It's a fun YA steampunk series. It's not too serious, it's well written, but it's not overly exciting. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.